The world's biggest, richest and most popular T20 competition gets underway on Saturday. The Indian Premier League begins with defending champions Mumbai Indians hosting Chennai Super Kings. It's a tournament that lit the fuse for the 2020 format and divides opinion. With its Bollywood owners, million-dollar players and fanatical supporters, it can blur the line between sport and entertainment, a bit like this programme. With some saying it's killing the longer formats of the game, but the financial clout of the tournament continues to grow. Well, joining us now is IPL commentator RK Srinivasan. Thank you very much for talking to us. Really good to see you. So it all begins then on Saturday. Is it bigger than ever, the IPL, or are there signs that the juggernaut is beginning to slow down somewhat?
Thank you so much for having me. Slowing down? No, you don't hear that normally about IPL View because, I mean, it's an amazing tournament. The kind of eyeballs that it brings is just phenomenal. I think, in fact, I mean, if you talk about this edition of the IPL, it's probably one of the biggest, simply because of the fact that you've got Chennai Super Kings, one of the franchises, coming back into the fold. Rajasthan Royals is back as well. So it goes back to its original 8 teams, so to speak. And in terms of the kind of fan base that a team like Chennai Super Kings has, it's immense. So there's one section of the nation that is eagerly waiting for this tournament to kickstart, and it's a blockbuster clash as well. You know, I mean, in the limited amount of time that the Indian Premier League has existed, which is for a period of 10 years now, the rivalry between Mumbai and Chennai, that is Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings, has been pretty much the best or the biggest. And therefore, that's the kind of clash that everybody is waiting to see. And that's the kind of clash that we are having first up. So the whole of India is waiting. And I think also the fact that you spoke about the amount of money that is riding on it. The amount of money that the broadcasters have paid this time around to get the IPL right is absolutely staggering. So everything points towards, you know, a rousing success for.
So the IPL, is growing year on year. I do want to ask you. We mentioned a few moments ago about the ball tampering issue. Is that going to have any effect on the IPL this year? I mean, the loss of the players, of course.
Well, I think in terms of the loss of the players, probably with respect to a particular franchisee, maybe it could be a bit of an issue because strictly in terms of what those players in David Warner or Stephen Smith can bring to the table, there's a bit of a setback for the respective franchisee. Because, I mean, I think Rajasthan Royals, even before the auctions, they had decided to have one player in their midst, as in retain one player, and that was Stephen Smith. So in that sense, they decided to build a team around Stephen Smith as their leader, but that never really materialized because of everything that happened in Australia, which meant that they had to alter their strategies and bring in somebody else. But otherwise, from a brand perspective, I don't think that has had any effect at all, because let's be honest, it's not an Indian player that has gotten involved. Yes, you respect David Warner. Yes, you respect Stephen Smith. But I don't really think the popularity of the league per se being affected.
Okay, RK, thank you very much. Unfortunately, time is against us. But thank you for talking to us here on Beyond the Game.